Most of the conflicts we encounter, whether social, political, or even personal, are often proxy wars for a much deeper battle. The battle within. Because we've been conditioned to think that our primary struggles are competing for success, status, and even validation. You know, fighting for attention, approval, and belonging. We constantly prove ourselves through material gain, titles. We prove ourselves through relationships. But they are often distractions. They are distractions designed to keep us focused outward, not inward. You know, when we are too busy battling others, we forget to battle our own unconsciousness. That's where the real fight is. The real fight is in the mind. It's in the consciousness. The real fight is the one we rarely talk about. The fight to stay awake, to stay aware, to stay aligned with purpose, not comfort. It's a war against emotional numbness, identity confusion, ego inflation, even spiritual stagnation. Unajua? It's the struggle to keep evolving when everything around us conditions us to just survive and consume. The mind, if untrained, it becomes a loop of distractions, constantly chasing, constantly escaping, constantly comparing, and worst of all, doubting yourself. Doubting is, man, doubting is one of the biggest self-sabotage. One of the biggest. But consciousness is still. Consciousness is clear. And in that stillness, you begin to see through the illusion. You come and realize that this life is a training ground. It's not a final destination. Because if you believe this life is all there is, then you'll become obsessed with pleasure. You'll become obsessed with possessions. You'll keep on chasing false freedom while staying trapped in patterns. But if you see this life as a training ground, a proving space for the soul, then every experience becomes a lesson. Pain becomes a portal. Loss becomes a liberator. Even silence becomes a teacher. You're not just here to build a comfortable life. You are here to build a conscious self. What keeps many stuck in cycles isn't failure, it's comfort. Because comfort will tell you you've done enough. There is no need to grow. It will tell you to stay where you are because it's familiar. Now, till you reach the edge of that comfort, that's where growth is. Because evolution requires friction. And every time you choose awareness over distraction, you step closer to your next higher self. The one who sees clearly, acts intentionally, and lives consciously. Till then, you will repeat the cycle until you consciously break it. Every loop, every repeated relationship, every recurring struggle is an invitation where it's asking you, will you break the pattern this time? You will keep reliving the same reality until you have mastered it. Until you've learned the lesson. Nice. Until you've transcended the egoic need to win or possess. And instead embrace the path of inner mastery. This life is not the end. It's a classroom. And until you awaken to that truth, the curriculum will keep repeating itself. Not as a punishment, but as an invitation. The battle isn't out there, my people. The battle is within. Not a fight for dominance, but a fight for consciousness. Not a race for possessions, but a path towards liberation. You are here to remember who you truly are beyond the body, beyond the story, beyond the system, basically. You're not just living this life. You're training for the next version of your soul. My people, ascend wisely. Heal, my people, heal.